Okay, Brandon asked me a second ago, what am I looking at on these sets? You know, up until this point, and even with the bar. The first thing that I look at is the feet. When I look at a squat, I'm coaching from the ground up, right? Todd over there will coach from the shoulder, the bar down, which is frustrating if I'm working with him, but it gives two different perspectives where the answer is always going to be, you know, it always falls into the core, right? Yeah. To me, the feet establish everything, because if the feet's not right, then the pick, if you're using the monolift, isn't going to be right, and the walkout, it's not going to be right. If your feet are shifting around, you know, before you squat, let's do the extreme and say it's moving like this, and you're squatting down, or you go to squat. It's not just wasted energy, but you could squat this way, or you could squat this way, or you could squat this way, or you could squat this way. And even if it's just subtle, it's not squatting where it needs to be, right? So if I'm looking now, when it's the bar, a lot of things can happen with your feet, right? Because there's no weight to force you down. But you still should be able to squat feet rooted and down, and not have them move all that much until at the top here, when it might come in just because of the force of trying to decelerate. But as I'm going down and all the force is going into the ground and my body weight, my feet shouldn't, here, they shouldn't move if they're rooted, grounded, or whatever you want to call it, okay? So if it's doing this, I can't even do it. If it's moving around as you're squatting down, that's the first thing, right? Because that's gonna compound itself as weight gets heavier. The second thing that I'm looking at with you guys is, it's going to take me a while to remember names and numbers and stuff like that. But you all compete, right? There was one that didn't compete, right? And you're, what's the training objective? Why the squat? You want to get it bigger for?
I'm going to sign up to compete this first year.
So it's coming. Okay. So recreational powerlifter, right? So all kind of the same thing. The other thing I'm looking at is where your knee is in alignment with your foot, right? Now with this, there's no right nor wrong, okay? I just want to see what your right is currently. Now if it's geared, I think there is more right and wrong. Geared, that knee should be over the ankle and sitting way back, kind of like what you saw with Adam, and that's just because he can fall and get more out of the gear. The gear can help support. What I'm looking for though is consistency. So if you're squatting and your knee is midfoot, has it been midfoot on every single set, or has it been changing every single set, right? For the most part, all of you have been in the same place. If it's way over the toe, I don't like that. So there's extremes. If it's way over the toe, I don't like that. I'm not saying that's not good for a sissy squat and other things. I'm saying for a high force squat, that knee needs to be in the range of where the force is being driven, pushed through. You know, you get what I'm saying. Or let's say that the knee now is behind the heel. That's the opposite extreme there as well. Now what I have found is if it's a multiply lifter, I'm going to really try to get them to be, so you're multiply or single ply? Multiply. I'm going to really try to work him to have that knee stacked with the heel. If it's a wraps, how many of you squat with wraps and meets? So it's all sleeves?
Yeah.
Okay. Wraps, I'm going to really try to keep it mid-foot because they're going to be able to get more out of the wrap. If it's a sleeve, then it can pretty much play anywhere in there, but I'm okay if it's in line with toe. Over toe is going to, it's not necessarily bad if it's over toe, but that means there's a lot of quad dominance going on in exchange of what? Right? Because the glutes, hamstrings, low back, and hips should be part of the squat. You see, so if we do you know what a sissy squat is, right?
Yeah.
So if you do a full sissy squat, that's kind of taking all those out, just all quad. I'm giving you extremes, right? Yeah. So if you do that, now if you start to come back more, you start to pull in glutes, hamstring, posterior chain. There's going to be a balance for everybody based upon their structure. So I'm trying to find that balance, okay? So that's what I've been looking at now. So personally, I've not looked at anything above the waist yet, which there can be all kinds of things that you're seeing right now that are fucked up in each person. I'm not even looking there yet. We'll get there after looking at these other things as we work up a little bit more. We're going to jump another quarter Right now, I'm thinking I'm going to take all of you to a box, but I'm not going to commit to that yet until I see this next set. The reason for that is there's some things I'm seeing out of the bottom that I'd like to correct. Those things are easier to correct on a box because I'll illustrate. Get in a squat stance real quick. Sit into the bottom of your squat. Stay there. Now, if I just had him sit there and then said, okay, here, what I want you to do is to do this and then push this a little bit more and come here with the weight on his back, that's a little fucking nerve-wracking to do.
Yeah.
Not only that, but your legs are going to start burning within, 2-3 seconds. I have them on a box. Now, you see what I'm saying? I can make those corrections, then say up and then come up. So the box is a teaching tool. That's what I'm using it for here. When we talk about programming later, we can talk about it as a programming tool with the static to the dynamic and all the other stuff. I can't take somebody on a box, though, until I see where their knee and heel position is. Because a lot of times people will get to a box. So you normally squat here, right? And then somebody sticks a box, now you start doing this. So if I started you on the box and you started doing this, and I start working with this, then we pull the box out, then you're the person saying, holy shit, I don't get anything out of box squats, they're worthless. They're two different, you see what I'm saying? They're two different squats. That's why we gotta figure out what, you see what I'm saying? You see where this is kind of going now? I also can't tell you this beforehand, because then you mentally fuck me all up, because then you start thinking about it too much. You know where I'm going? So let's go another plate so you kind of know where I'm going here. Yeah, take it, okay, yeah. And the other thing, hold on a second, the other thing I probably need to stress again and again, there's a lot of goals that I told you guys that we're looking for here. My number one goal, obviously, is your health, right? And so if it gets too hot and you need to sit down, you need a break, you need to say something, right? I got water bottles over there to spray your face. If it starts to get too hot, trust me, if you spray your eyes, spray your hands, take your socks and that is gonna cool you off way more than spraying the back of your neck, okay? That's the extreme. I'm not that worried about that because I can spray you in the face. I'm more worried about if something feels weird. Your knee feels weird, your shoulder feels weird, something feels weird, your back feels weird. Let us know because we can't feel what you feel, right? So I'm relying on you for that. The rest I can take over from there. But from that, I have to know. Even if it's the slightest thing, if you tell me it's the slightest thing, that doesn't mean I'm gonna say you're gonna stop and we're not gonna keep working up. We're gonna talk about it because it may be something you deal with all the time. I just wanna know where it is because it could be transferent from something else that needs to be changed. Maybe it's a head position, which is creating something in the hip, right? Or something in the knee, and it's just changing that head. Those are the things that we need to know. Those are the things that Sam kind of excels at with that too. So we can help with that. Okay, all right, let's go. What kind of gear do you use?
I have an LEP and then Predator briefs.
What's the briefs?
Predators.
Okay, so it's full multiply. Okay, okay. All right, as we start working up, I may have you start turning your toes out a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, it's okay to be here, but that drive that I'm going to try to have you get that way, you're going to be losing a little bit of it, especially with the suit. Because with the suit, you really want to almost squat like this, especially with the way the suits are now. It's not how they were 10 years ago where it was all back here. Now it's like a straight up and down thing. If you're like this, you see how it's really hard for you to get that straight up and down thing.
Makes sense.
Okay. Do you have your briefs with you?
I don't know.
Okay. I may have, what size Predators do you wear?
Oh, shit.
Or how much do you weigh?
240.
Okay, I might be able to find some briefs. See how he's shifting a lot of the weight to his toe, right? So that can be shoe and it could be just him. But that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm thinking let's get to a box so I can play around with it, because I started getting him to sit back and he falls over.
Yeah. He's not letting it settle either.
Yeah.
He's just getting
Well,
right
none of them
after
are doing that
Yeah,
either.
right.
That can be the weight though.
Yeah.
On your next one, think about rooting your feet a little bit. I think you know how to do it, and it's just the warm-up stuff. But I want to see what you do when you know, act like it's a heavier weight. Because I have a hard time believing that's a problem for you. You know what I'm saying? What's that?
Reading? Or, yeah.
I'm thinking it was more just the weight being really light.
Well, everybody does the same thing. They're trying to get so tight here, they don't realize that you need to still.
On that rack
Engage
down there,
pelvis.
you can hook those things. Well, yeah, I'll show you. Think about it a little bit more.
Got the clamps and shit on the red rack if you need
Okay.
them.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, you're a coach, right? Yeah.
Still moving a little bit more, so we're gonna work on it.
Oh yeah, no, that's why we're here, man.
You're shifting forward.
Did you listen to the podcast when we were talking about this?
What?
All right.
Jarvis?
Yeah. Take it again for a single, and every one of you guys think about not letting your feet move. Right? Try to put your feet rock and just. There, a couple things to try to do. Spread your toes, grab the floor. Okay, that would be one option, right? If Sam says no, then try to push your feet this way, out. Try to spread the floor. All right, if Sam says no, then try to counterclockwise spread the floor, right? You see how there's all these cueings you've probably read before? They all do the same damn thing, right? So you just need to find which one locks you in more than the other one, okay? I'm gonna help him get this.
You got it.
3 or
I think unless, how far are you away from this if you were to go on your toes with that? Oh shit, you're far away.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Sam,
I was
big
not
foot guy.
cut hole
Wait
there.
a minute, don't put that on
Yep,
the
I
internet.
think this will work. Well, this will definitely work,
that
but
behind the
I
paywall.
think, because that's
Only
got the
Sam.
straps or the loops.
Yeah, keep going.
Where's that? Will you be able to reach this? Or one more down? Let's go one more
One
down.
more down.
All right. There's nothing that's going to rack in the nuts, right? I'm gonna get a water bottle. Keep working it. Take those off. I'm gonna get a bigger pair. Take those down. I'm gonna get you a pair that's broke in.
Very good.
I'm instructed to get a purple energy drink. You guys just drink them here?
Yeah, right out of the fridge.
Oh, you guys
Yeah, yeah.
Excited for this one. I'm excited for this one. You got that happy feet thing going.
All right, put them on like that.
Let it settle. Don't squat yet. Imagine putting your feet into sand. Just kind
I
of
have no doubt you could have got those on, but
They were in that
it ain't,
process.
it ain't worth the fight because I don't want to have to take it that heavy either. Yeah, those are going to go.
Yeah,
You should be able to get
Let me
it.
know. You're good. You're good. No, you're good. You're good. How'd that feel? I know you have a tendency of unracking and you're just fucking dive bombing.
Yeah.
How did it feel to kind of just chill out for a second, feel the ground?
Better. Well, I get my feet set a little better.
Yeah, you weren't dancing, you weren't rocking. That was much better. Much better. Think about, you've been to the beach, right?
Time.
You've been to the beach, right?
Yeah.
Now you can sink your feet in without moving your feet. That's what you gotta think about. Feet. Wait me one more. Nope, come back out. Come back out. Sink them in. Drive them straight down. Don't let them move. Better. Good. Rack it. It's just a conscientious thing. First one you just rushed. You just
Second
dropped.
one was
And then you
more-
actually actively got those feet involved.
What did you see in the difference of how you knew? Just
You were wiggling. It's
Gotcha.
moved on it. As that weight gets heavier and heavier, that little wiggle
Turns into a lot.
is-
Gotcha.
yeah.
I'm confused with those shoes because usually with those Nikes that have that air thing in the back, it's for compression. It's supposed to be a wedge, right?
Yeah.
Is it wedged or?
Yeah, there's a wedge in it.
Okay, so that's just for looks then.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
Okay.
Because if I don't have these, I can't,
All
my
right.
mobility, my ankle shit.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah.
A lot of their running shoes and their training shoes have
so
that.
These are weighted, so yeah, it's just.
Okay,
just for
okay,
looks.
okay.
I focus on
We're going to have to take him on a box. He's going to have to go on a box for
Yep.
sure. I'm pretty sure they're all going to have to go on a box.
Yeah.
No, we'll go
platter
this again. Go this again. Just want you to do a single this time. Get your squat set, and then just stop. Kind of just settle for a minute. Actually shift your weight a little back on your heels. Now squat. Okay, keep that weight shifted back on the heels. I said just one, but I lied. Okay, keep that weight back there. Yeah, okay, rack it. Okay, we're going to go in a box for everybody. It's going to be too hard to fix this with a free squat.
Front of my hips, like shifting back like that.
Okay, open his hip
Hips?
flexors up.
Yeah. Okay.
Sam's going to show you to open your hip flexors up a little bit. All right, what Corey was saying is when I had him shift back just a little bit, you know, because a lot of you guys are doing this. So
what's your
I'll
warm-up
tell him to
usually
go
look
back on
like?
his heels. Right, cues become a little deceiving. Right? That's why I hate when these things get filmed, right? Because I'll tell somebody to go back on their heels, and everybody's going to think I need to squat on my heels, and they'll start sticking 2.5-pound plates under their toes. That's not what I'm trying to get them to do. I'm trying to squat
over
flat-footed.
here.
But if all the weight's here, I'm going to tell them to
So
go all here,
front of
and
your
then it
hips
becomes
usually kind
flat-footed.
of an issue?
You see what I'm saying?
Or is
That's
it-
so much easier than saying,
on
do
there?
this, and all this other kind of bullshit. But when he said that, when he tried to come
So I'm gonna
back
have you do it.
here, you know, and to hold it, his hips felt a lot of tension. With this weight, the hip shouldn't feel a lot of tension, right? It's only, 200 pounds or something like that? So a third of what he can squat, right about, his hips are tight, right? So I'm told Sam
let's
to
just
go over
try,
there and open his hips up, right?
simple
so
calf stretch.
there's a lot of different
Was it
ways to
both
do
sides?
that.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's having him do it.
Here?
Typically,
What I
I'll
want you
have
to think
somebody
about
just,
keeping
knee
that
and
rib cage and
reach.
pelvis
Let's say this was
stacked.
tight. How would you stretch
All
it
right?
out?
And let me know where you feel this the
No,
most.
you don't do that. Do what you just did again, right? What's that going to do? If you, yeah. So let's just walk through this. Do it again.
Oh, well,
if I
that's
had
what
you
I
do
asked if
100
you're
of those,
feeling-
where would you get pumped up? That's what we're trying to get loose. you see what I'm saying?
Where are you feeling that the most?
Yes. That's extreme. So go down into a split squat without the box. Yep.
So in this
just here on the
position,
floor
just
and
try
then
to take
reach.
deep, big breaths.
And the other hand.
try to relax
and then
into it.
shit. Now find that stretch in your hip. There, right? So that's the easiest way. The fat man way is to do it on a bench.
Go about-
like the washed up meathead way.
5 to 8 big breaths.
Oh, no.
And just switch sides. Fucking 22 hours, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Am I not accomplishing the same thing? But I don't have to put my fucking fat ass on the floor. You figure this shit out when you're broken.
Delta fucked me up last week.
I'm saving that one. Okay. I'm going to put you guys all in a box. So
Yeah, let's switch sides.
what I'm looking at to see is who is the shortest from knee to heel. So it's not so much height. Yeah, you guys are actually kind of close.
That's ridiculous.
Let's
fucking
see
delta.
where he's going to be.
Good.
And there's a reason why I like the really wide, bigger boxes.
Yeah, you
and
didn't
we
miss
can
anything,
shift
don't
to
worry.
a. Sit on this real quick like you're doing a box
Give out any
squat.
fucking secrets
It's
or
probably
nothing.
way too low. Just face me, face me. No, that's gonna be too low. Okay, pop up.
Are you selecting box?
I just want parallel.
There you go.
And when I say parallel, I'm talking hip joint to knee, right? So basically right there to knee. So it's going to look a couple inches high. Go ahead and
What
sit
we're
down.
going to do, we're going to go back to the other
But
side, and I'm going to add a
that-
little
sit
bit of
back just a
rotation
little
to
bit.
it.
Right, so that's a
So I'll show
decent
you what I
place
want
to
you to
be.
do. So
I
you're
may
gonna get
actually
back
take
into
them
that
up
position.
based upon what happens as we go through here.
And now, you're gonna
Everybody
start
go
on
ahead and
this
sit
side.
on that real quick. The same thing.
Reach.
So I have to see what type of adjustments we need to make. All right, so see that's way low. So that's probably going to be
Good. So you just do reps. Do about, again, 5 to 8 reps.
okay, try that.
So we'll just, both hands on the outside of that leg. Trying to rotate right
Okay,
through.
good.
Trying to bring that
Okay.
arm straight behind you. Brock, you next? Yeah, come over here. While you're waiting, here, rounding that upper back, big deep breaths. All right. Really push it. Yep. So just push that away. Get tall here. Push. Even more. Oh, you can round more than that. Round. Other way. Other way. Yeah. See, you're pushing it away. Big deep breath in here. You feel all that? Good. I think pushing it away. Actively pushing. Good. Big breath. There you go. It's actually moving now. That's good. So again, don't hold it. We're looking to just fill it up. Think of balloon. Balloon. Fill, fill, fill.
Big air. I want to feel, no, just chill out for a minute. Okay? Big air, twist, get this, smash my fingers, go. Look at the yellow collar, up. This has to stay tight. Again, go. Up, good, okay, rack. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Keep it tight at the bottom.
What's that?
I feel like it's not tight at the bottom.
This is not tight at the front. It's not
Okay.
tight at the start. Go ahead and get up, take your belt off for a minute, and lay on your back on the floor real quick.
We're going up.
Yeah, go ahead and load whatever you guys want on here. I'm gonna fix this, just lay on your back real quick. You get in your squat stance. Okay, right here, okay. Suck your air in. No, I want you to breathe in. More, suck it in, suck, no, I want you to suck in.
Oh,
Pull
suck in?
Yes, pull way in, way in.
Oh!
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
okay, suck in. Now, when it's sucked in there, flex against my fingers. No, suck in. Flex. Okay, see how you're flexing there?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's bring it up. Now, remember that? Nope, relax. Suck in again. Remember how you flexed? Flex. Okay, bring it up. Out. Here. There. See? See the difference? All right.
Holy
here.
shit. There we go. Right here.
Feet. Twist. Stop. Up. Okay, sit down and stop. Stop right here. There. Straight up. That's what I want. Okay,
There you
rack
go.
it.
Yep. Got his hands in. That was good.
Okay, yes. Yeah, yes.
better.
Yeah, no shit.
Because you're now holding the bar.
Watch the bar path again. Okay, this time with your air, I want you to try to push your belt into your hip flexor as you sit down. So big air, drive that belt into your hip flexor. Go. Stop, belt into hip flexor. There, good. Air again, down, go, up. There you go, okay, in. Up, 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 up. How was that?
A little better.
Okay, so now what we're trying to do, instead of taking the force this way, we're trying to go this way. So it's not the belt, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to use the belt to cue you to be able to think of pushing it that way, because there's no way you can push your belt into your hip flexor. You know, unless you're fat like me, then you could put it, you know, right in there, you know, pop out of there. But that's what we want from that, and that's why you felt that.
Go find a standard belt and give that a try, or stick
I don't think it's going to matter. You can go back to your regular belt, because it's just what I, yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Okay, come back out. This way. There. There. Okay. All right, you're good. Look at the collar. Okay. Step. Step. Here. Get that head back. There. Good. Tight. Go. Try to bust this Velcro. I want to hear the Velcro. Go. Good. You got to lead with your head. Lead with your head. All right.
Chin, double chin. There you go.
There. Go. Stop. Lead with your head. Lead with your head. Go. Good. I want you to do that again. Like lock this in. Lock it in. Down. Lead with the head. Go. Good. There you go. See how that was?
Yeah.
The third was better than the second, right? Because you kept the head locked in the whole time.
Right.
The other one's still moving around a little bit, right? For you, because you're not an explosive lifter. That's just a little off. It plays hell with you.
Yeah.
Right? So now you're starting to see, hey, if I keep it all together, it's not as hard.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're up. Hang on.
Okay, set, twist, knees. Try to pull your sternum up a little bit. Right there. Now break your belt. Break your belt. There. Stop. Up. Ah, I don't want you to do good morning. You got to keep that head in position. You all right?
I feel like the bar's slipping.
What's that?
I feel like the bar's rolling.
All right, hold on. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah.
Everything's head position with you. Everything else seems pretty locked in. Here, pushing down here, I mean, you have it, use it, right? So you're not really using it as well as you possibly could.
Okay.
So when you're at the bottom here, see, I'm taking this and I'm trying to plan it, right? So here's my starting position where I'm driving my fat ass, and in the hip flexors, you got to use it, right? You're not doing that, right? You're just kind of like leaving it out of the mix, which it's like, let's say it's this big balloon. That's a shitty fucking airbag. That's something that's got, balloon pops, right? But down in here and then tight, and then bam, it just blows that all up. So that's what we need. But the problem, some of it is I don't think you're able to get as much air as you need. Forget nose, mouth, because you're like this the whole time. So like I said earlier, I don't mind if you're doing this, but at some point it's got to come here, right? Forget about head position, cervical position, and all that. You need air, right? So try to get a lot of air like this. You can't. You see what I'm saying? You just can't. So at some point you got to bring your head up just to breathe the air in. Okay, so a head position for you is everything. Okay. Good. Good. Remember what I said about the belly and your head. Get that air. Good. Oh, that head. Okay, keep it locked the whole time this time. Look at that yellow collar. Stay on the collar, stay on the collar, stay on the collar. There, better. Okay, good. Yeah, he's getting but a couple things are going on. He's getting way more air, he's getting way more position, better position, but you also saw it looked weaker, right? Because it's been compensating away from that, right? So now that's the muscular weakness we were talking about. This is one of those cases where the squat may go down a little bit before it goes back up, right? Because he wants to default to the erectors, you know, the opposite of what, Polly, your name? Steve. I do this, man. I will have it here before the end of the day, and I apologize. I'm not going to blame it on dyslexia, even though I just did, right? But it's the opposite of what he's doing. So we got to build that up to allow that transfer of power to be a little bit better. There's still some technical things we can reinforce, which we will, and we're going to go up again just to make sure what I'm seeing is actually what I'm seeing. But I'm pretty sure it's what it is. So what happens is he's going into that tough part, and he found a way to get around it, okay? But that way to get around it sometimes isn't the best path to get here. It'll get you here, but everybody understand what I'm saying? Okay. Oddly enough, it's the same situation, right? But completely two different areas. Except with his, we're not gonna, it's the same thing, just we build it up, right? Okay, anyhow, next one. Let's go, easy. There you go. Good. Step, tight, tight. Twist. Find the yellow collar. Focus eyes there. Tight. Go. Head up. Drive. There. Good. In. Yep. Good job. Good job. How much is that anyhow? 420, I think. Okay. 4 or 5 plus 10. Yeah. Yeah. For you, your box squat's probably going to pretty much mirror what your free squat's going to be, because your sticking point is up top after you leave the box, right? So you kind of have the option to train with both.
Okay.
We can talk about that later though. But you're driving through it, right? That's what I thought. That's what I wanted to see, because you can drive through that. That supports what I was talking about earlier. Let's just strengthen that weak point and just keep building the shit out of your style instead of changing the style. Okay. Because it's fucking working, right? Yeah. That's where we're at now, by the way, is I'm having you guys work up, because I want to find those physical. Exposing. We already found the technical things, right? So I'm going to find the physical things, and that's where we're at now. Okay. All right, let's not. Spotter. Yeah, get this side. We're good, Adam. Adam, watch this and see if I'm missing something. Remember your feet. Torso. Pause and up. Up, good. Did his knees kick in like I think they did?
Yeah.
Okay.
More than left.
Okay, I'm from behind, so you think the toes out more, or what is it?
I would toes out probably about another 5-10 degrees, and then on the way down on your descent, you got to externally rotate. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not loaded at all.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep. So a little bit more on the toes.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna make your fucking lats cramp up. That's what I'm about to do. So I think it's I think it's more of a positioning, your ability to maintain a position, right? Because I think you have a lack of thoracic extension to be able to maintain that good position as you get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, right? Because that's what happens, right? If you can't lock that position in, then it's just here, and now it's stripper squat.
Okay.
So I showed this to a couple people already because everybody fucking needs this. You're gonna be right here. You're gonna grab a knee. You're gonna allow that shoulder blade protract forward. And now, you're not let the lower back round. Do not let the lower back rotate. This is just, think shoulder blade, mid back. Big deep breath into your upper back. You're gonna feel that stretch. Exhale. I had Corey on here before. I'm gonna lower the weight a little bit because we are humans. So here, yep, so relax this, right? Allow that to pull. You start to feel this kind of stretch out a little bit.
Yeah.
So now, big breath here. Now do you feel like a bigger stretch when you get that inhale?
Yep.
Good. Now exhale. I want 5 breaths on that side, then we're gonna switch sides. One of the biggest things that people kind of fuck up is that if they're trying to get a position, they try to force themselves into that position, right? So if you're lacking extension, it may not be the best thing to try to force you into more extension. Let's try to force you into a little bit more protraction to see if we can get that corrected on the other side. Because a lot of times we're lacking this position. There you go. So don't get here, here. Fill it up here. So same cue, think breathe down. Try to fill, there you go. So it's like almost like a teeter-totter. Because we're trying to get some expansion, some posterior expansion of that rib cage. And what that does is that it provides that foundation for that scap to lock right on. Without that, that scap is kind of free balling.
And if my lats are supporting it, and I wasn't bracing right, it makes sense that my lower back has to take the load.
Yeah, so scaps are the key to your lats, and I'll show you based on this movement next. So what I want you to do, same thing. You're gonna be right here. Big deep breath in. And now I want you to think about putting this scap into this back pocket around the body. Elbow down, not back. And let me know just the crazy noises that your lats make to you. They're gonna sing you the song of their people. So big deep breath in. Feel the stretch, and now squeeze it around, elbow down, not back. Sup, lats. Sup, lats, you're real shitty friends.
Going for that stretch each time, right?
Yep, stretch each time, and from that dead stretch, think elbow down, not back. You feel how much more movement you're getting here, and how much this is doing its fucking job? Squeezing it. Yup. Give me 2 more on that side, then we're gonna switch to the other side. Good, squeeze, there you go. Now full stretch, feel it, feel it, feel it. Big breath. And now here, exhale. There you go. Sup? All right, other side. This is an accessory you can fucking do whenever. It's also great for benching. This is actually something I was gonna show you guys tomorrow, but now I don't have to show you. Squeeze down, not back. If you're looking to hit, yeah, there you go. If you're looking to hit lats, think elbow to hip, not elbow behind your body. Down, not back. Think right there. Oh, sup. Big breath, so don't rush it here. Big breath. Yep. Think of rotating that scap right around the body. Good. Let's get 1 more on that side. Same thing. Open it up, open it up. Breathe. Rotate it back, elbow down, not back. Oh, fucking cramp that thing up. Cool.
Righteous.
Righteous, righteous.
While I get under the load,
In a what?
in the hip tilt, can you put my hips where you want them?
Carl, you want to grab that?
I probably should have told you guys, I got all them stupid phone tripods over there if you want to film any of your shit. Yeah, it's like 3 hours later. Hey, I got 5 phone tripods.
Want spotters here?
Yeah, spotter. Adam.
Got it. For Adam.
Focus. Put it back in. Actually, take it back in. Take it back in.
Gotcha.
You weren't tight getting it out, so step back out. Okay, when you get underneath there, even before your pick, dig your feet into the ground and get tight. So when you come up, you shouldn't hear poop, right? When I hear poop, that means all your air just left. You can't let all your air out when you're pick, right? You can get set up, let air out and rebreathe, okay? But it's gotta be tight, okay. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Good. Head, 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 head. Up. Good. In.
Yeah, and don't.
There you go. Good job. How'd it feel? Where you feel the tension at? Outside of your head.
It's my back.
Where? Here, here, here.
Upper back.
Here.
Right
Okay,
there.
good. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Who's up? Get your head in a position to breathe. Keep it in a position to breathe. Big air. Good. Head. Ah, good.
Down. Good.
A touch and go, but that's all right. It's all right. It's all right. That's all right. How'd that one feel?
It felt fine. I can still feel whatever the collapse is. Like, once I come out of the hole, I feel myself like.
So, yeah, that's your upper back, right? So we'll go up one more time just to see if it's. I still can't tell if your head is dictating that or if the back is dictating the head.
Okay.
Okay? The head still has to be fixed for the air, right? But now I'm looking at how that's statically holding the bar and what is the issue with that.
So how do you want my hips when I'm under?
Okay, so say, when you go to get under, your hips need to be under the bar.
Yep.
Like this way, it's a leg press. Basically, that's your pick, right? But then once you're here, you need, see, I'm defaulting, right? So you're here, right?
Yep.
And you are anterior, right? Is that right?
Yep.
So here's where you like to stay. This is your comfortable position. I want you to pick out of that, right? So boom, there. Then before you go, it's got to come here.
Okay. Okay. Let me keep the box under.
So this comes under when you flare your knees hard.
Yep.
Then leg press it up. Head. Now tilt. Go. Head, head, and up. There you go. And up, 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 up. Watch his hands. Okay, you're good. Good, good. Good. How'd that feel?
Felt like I was too far back on my heels. Like I was almost falling backwards.
That's not a bad thing if you have gear on,
Yeah.
right? So it's actually a good thing if you have
Okay.
more gear on. So
Right.
that's not that bad. It's the path is still, it was up straight, right?
Yep.
Because I'm watching from behind.
Okay.
But that one did look a little more uncomfortable than the one before. So it needs to be tighter. So unfortunately or fortunately, we're gonna go up again, right? Because you gotta figure out that this tightness that you need to have, it's not comfortable. It's very uncomfortable and you have to live in it, right? So, because it gets worse when you start putting all the shit on, like way worse. You have no idea, even though you're wearing it now, you have no idea how bad it really is, right? So it needs to become so bad that it's good.
Okay.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at? He's out. He's out. Yes. Yeah, whatever you're good with. We can go 10 on top.
450.
What's that? This, well, you got 100. There's 8. So 100, 200, 300, 400. The bar's 50. It's a Texas squat bar, 55?
Did you do 420?
Yeah, so 455.
I think 420.
I just do a 10 on. That'll be 470.
That makes, yeah, so instead of trying to do here, you try, you want to be here, and then just like this.
Better.
Here,
Nah.
straight up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. More rewatches.
Side spot.
Me2. Okay, yeah. Switch.
A little bit more this way. No, you're right there, okay? Collar, lats. Squeeze this hard. Okay? Good. Pinkies hard. Keep
Head.
the pinkies hard. Head. Head.
Feet. Breathe down.
Pinkies. 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 Oh, no, ready? Go. Good.
Up, 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 up.
I got tip.
Yeah, stay there. Stay there. You're gonna fucking do this. This is bullshit. You can do that easy. Get everything fucking focused, everything right. You gotta stay, you're not tight enough. This here needs to be tighter. Tight.
Come on.
Tight. Pinkies.
Rotate
Collar.
these down, 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 down. There you go. Come on, let's get it. Get it.
Good. Stand tight. Set feet.
Break it. Let's
Head.
go. Break it.
Keep that tight. Now, don't
Maintain it.
break the tightness.
Tight, tight,
Keep
tight,
the
tight.
tightness.
Go, 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 go. Yes!
Good.
Would have been fucking easier if we did that the first time.
Someone help?
The power of prayer. No. Levante.
I'm not gonna say I wasn't holding the bar. I was not lifting the bar.
Okay.
Actually, I had my hand more on your belt.
What was the difference between the first and the second?
Everything.
I was gonna go with you pussed out on the first one.
No, the first
I felt
one.
my butt
The
raise,
first
I
one.
felt my back.
The first one. You're tight. You're tight. You're tight. And then it just went to hell right here.
Yeah, you
Right?
tipped. You didn't get that.
And
Right,
so
right.
you'll rest, right? So we'll go through another rotation, and you're gonna do it again, right?
Okay.
Keep in mind that second one was immediately after missing,
Okay.
and you still did it.
Okay.
That's why it was hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I said, it would have been easier if you just did it the first time.
Yeah, I thought I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, is
big
this the right
hypertrophy guy.
box? We're all good? Okay. A little higher mental drive. Get a little fired up about this. Make sure, what I want to see, go ahead and step out for a second. I want you to get fired up for it because I want to see how much of this is going to stick if you're a little psyched up for it. Okay? So whatever you need to do, if you act like you want to kill it, I don't give a fuck what you do. Wherever you go, go, and let's see what stays and what doesn't.
You got some ammonia?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I got ammonia. How hard what type of ammonia do you use? Like hard or caps? Like hard? Give them that aha shit. I don't care if you got to throw it. Come on now. There you go. That's what we want. That's what we want. Get it all tight.
Come on.
Remember your cues.
Keep it going. Let's go.
Good. Stand tall. Stand tall. Tight. Toes.
Oh, back.
Head up.
Head back.
Easy shit. There you go. Help him in. Good job. Real good.
Good. Come on, let's get it. Lock it all in. Tight the whole time. Come on.
Brace when you take it out.
Hard. Hard. Come on.
Set.
Settle.
Tight legs, confidence. Head.
Let's get it.
Head.
Tight. Tight. Keep the
Head,
tight.
head,
Keep it. Keep
head,
it. Keep it.
head,
Keep it. Keep
head,
it. Keep it.
drive,
Keep it. Keep it.
There you go.
Fuck yeah. Way better.
Good job. Good job.
Come on, Corey.
Come on, Corey.
Here we go.
Tight here, tight here. This is what we need. We need the head position. Come on, get it. It's gonna be a touch and go, guys. Okay, collar, big air, be aggressive. There you go, good. It's going away a little bit, but it's definitely still there. Okay, where do you feel tension at?
Felt most tension in my upper back because I was trying to like
Okay,
correct like falling forward.
yeah.
But in doing so, I felt like the bar started to like change position on my back.
The bar's whipping.
Was it?
The bar, yeah, I mean, it's a Texas squat bar, so it will whip.
Yeah.
But it's not so much the weight that's creating the whip, it's the fact that the weight's all the way out here.
Yeah.
Right, because this is, what is this, 500?
505? 505.
Like 505? Typically that's gonna be right here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I'm using quarters too, for some of the stronger guys,
Yeah.
is to throw the whip on the bar like you will have when you get 5, 6, 7 plates, at a meet.
It's the best one in squats I've ever felt.
All right, come on.
A little excited here, a little fired up.
Back tight, stack the hips under, squeeze, floor press. Good.
Tilt, hips.
Hips back,
Go.
back,
Drive!
and back.
There you go, that was better. Up. Good.
That felt fucking good.
Yeah. Another thing that happens too, though, when you're here, as soon as you do this, right, we're loading your glutes and hamstrings, right? So that takes that and puts it all there. Yes. So that's going to be the other, because with just briefs like this, you got to go off how it physically feels, right? So when it's here, it's like, okay, hamstrings are being loaded. That's what you got to know neurally or mentally, whatever you want to call it that. Now, when you get the gear on, the gear is going to be creating these feedback loops. Like, what's the gear feel like here? What's it feel like here? And then you're going to adjust based upon how that gear feels. That's why I had you just put that stuff on, right?
Yep.
Because now it's like, okay, there's certain, if you went the wrong way too much, right? Just here, step out here real quick. Get in the squat stance. Okay, and try to push your hips back too far and sit down. You can just sit to the box, go ahead and sit down. See how that gear doesn't load the same?
Yeah.
Okay, come up. Now try to sit like your knees are going forward too much. See how the gear doesn't load?
That doesn't load at all.
Okay, now do exactly what we showed you to do. See?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
No, that makes sense.
Do we have that? I saw a wooden stick in here the other day.
You got the tsunami bar.
No, I need a wooden stick. I saw it in here. No, yeah. If I don't have it, that's fine. I can use, or one of these things that's lighter. This is 15. I thought I saw one, unless I was in the fucking gym when I was on vacation. You know what? Forget it. I know what to use. All right, here. No, we're good. Come here. Get in your squat stance.
Okay.
This time I want you to take this and push it right against your hips. All right. Now, squat down and push your abs into the bar. Push into your hips hard. No, you got to keep it pushed in there. Super hard. There. Push your belly into it. See how that's stopping you?
Oh, okay. Now, yeah.
That's what gear does. Right?
Yep.
The gear is about here. Everybody thinks it's about here. It's that. When that gets all locked up, it's like taking this and trying to squat here. See how I can't go lower? That's because it's locking it up.
Okay.
So put it in there, squat down, push your belly into it.
Yeah.
See how it completely stops you?
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of depth issues that you see with multiply guys, it's not because they're too afraid to go low, it's because they're too stupid to set their gear in a position that gets them to parallel.
Gotcha.
Because it's like that. Like if you had that in there, and say you're in a meet, and I said, squat, go ahead, squat. Go down, go down, go lower, go lower, go lower. You can't go lower, right?
Yeah, you're stuck.
So gear essentially becomes a box squat. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why when we were over here talking about how to load it, that's why you got to load the gear right. Because you go, put it in here again. Now sit too far back, way back. See how the bar just rolls down your legs? Okay. Now, do a stiff leg deadlift. Right, so you just put your, you see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of ways, if you're not in the right position, right? I can go here, right? I can go here, but if I'm loading, I can only go where, you see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Okay, right? You need to get fired up. You need some ammonia. That's some fucking strong shit, so be ready, because it's no joke. Spotters. Hey, is the box right?
Come on.
He's good, okay. I told you. Come on.
Let's go. Lock it in.
Let's go, big man.
Come on.
Tight. Come on, you got one shot.
Come on. Good.
Tight, lock it in, be aggressive.
In.
Keep that head position.
Let's go.
Big air.
Tight. Tight, 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 tight. Tight, tight.
Head up!
Tight, tight. Who the fuck was that?
He's in. There you go, good job. Good job.
Yeah. As much as you want to get all jacked up, don't let yourself get jacked up as you let that bar settle. Because if that's moving, now you're fighting even more. So there was a little wobble on the bar, and you went into your squat, and now you have to fight that trajectory down as opposed to just being stiff, being settled, and controlling it more. Yeah. You're a fucking strong dude. Don't like put more shit in your way with that wobble on the bar. Like let it settle, get your shit together, and then he'll tell you.
Let's go, Kyle.
Come on, Kyle. Let's go.
Come on,
Let's
the
get
shit's
it.
real now.
Come
It's
on.
real now.
Come on.
Let's go.
Tight.
Let's go, Kyle. Come on.
Tight!
Settle.
Hold, squat! Get aggressive, aggressive!
Fight!
Get him in,
Up,
get him in.
up. Way better. Way better. Good.
Rock and roll.
Woo!
Come on, Brock. Let's go.
Come on, you.
Get it tight.
Tight, let's get your head
Come
right.
on, let's go.
Get your fucking head right.
Come on. Head. Let's get it.
Tight.
Settle it.
Get aggressive.
Come on, let's
Get
go.
Get fucking mad. Tight.
Tight, tight, tight.
There. Squeeze the bar.
Come on. Fight
Head
it.
up.
Fight.
There you go. Good.
Baby.
Good.
Get it in.
Good job.
There you go.
There's all kind of bullshit going through your head before you started
That
out.
was some shit.
That was a good.
Some shit.
That was a good fight, man.